Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we are looking at VideoRAG.
VideoRAG?
VideoRAG is this really cool new system that uses videos to answer your questions.
Interesting. So instead of just text, it can actually pull up relevant videos.
Exactly. Like imagine trying to learn how to fix, a leaky faucet.
Right.
It's way easier to actually see someone doing it in a video.
Oh, absolutely. A video can show you the steps and the nuances that you just wouldn't get from reading.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of the whole idea behind VideoRAG. We are looking at an academic research paper about it, by the way.
And okay, so getting into the nitty-gritty. I like it.
It is a little technical, but we will, of course, break it down for you.
Of course. So what's the main problem they are trying to solve with this VideoRAG thing?
Well, you know how even the smartest AI models today can sometimes give you, like, wrong or outdated answers?
Oh, yeah. Like when your GPS tells you to drive straight into a lake.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Well, it turns out that even these super advanced AI models have limited knowledge.
What's fascinating here is that it's not that they are dumb. It's more like they haven't been exposed to every single piece of information out there.
Right. Like they can only work with what they have been trained on. And that's where video comes in.
I see. Because videos capture so much more information, not just what things are, but how they work, how they move, what they sound like.
Exactly. Like think about trying to learn how to, tie a tie just from text instructions. It's hard.
Oh, totally. A video makes it so much easier to see the steps.
Yeah. And that's what VideoRAG is tapping into.
Yeah.
It's using the power of video to give you better, more accurate answers.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, it seems like this could be a huge step forward.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been using text and images for AI for a while now.
Right.
But video, it just adds another dimension to the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does VideoRAG actually work? I mean, is it just like a supercharged YouTube search or something?
It's more than that. It's got two main parts, let's say, retrieval and generation.
Retrieval and generation. Okay.
So think of it like you are asking a really, really smart research assistant a question.
Okay.
First, it goes and finds the most relevant videos in like this giant library of video content. That's retrieval.
Okay.
And then it uses the visuals, A and D, the audio from those videos, to actually craft a complete answer.
Well, hold on. It actually understands what's happening in the video, both from what it sees and what it hears.
Yeah.
To give me the best possible answer.
That's the idea. It's like having a human expert watching the video and then explaining it to you.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But wait, what if the video doesn't have subtitles? How does it understand what's being said?
Well, that's where the speech recognition part comes in.
Okay.
It can actually convert the spoken words in the video into text.
So even without subtitles, it can still figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
That's super clever.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say I ask a question that has lots of possible answers. Like a question about, baking cookies.
Okay, cookies. I like where this is going.
How does VideoRAG decide which answer to give?
This raises an important question. How does it choose? Well, the researchers actually tested this. And get this, they asked VideoRAG a really tricky question about baking cookies on a car dashboard.
You're kidding. On a car dashboard? Why would anyone want to bake cookies on a car dashboard?
I don't know. It's just a test. But the point is, it's not something you'd find in a typical cookbook, right?
Yeah, definitely not.
But VideoRAG actually found a video showing how to do it and gave the right instructions. Meanwhile, a regular text-based AI was completely lost.
Whoa. So it passed the cookie test with flying colors. That's pretty amazing.
It is. And they also tested it with a question about how to make a clay rose. Something that you wouldn't necessarily find in a regular encyclopedia, right?
Right.
But again, VideoRAG found a video tutorial and totally nailed it, giving step-by-step instructions.
Okay, that's super impressive. But were these just lucky guesses? Or does it actually perform better overall than other AI models?
Well, they didn't just stop at a couple of examples. In their tests, VideoRAG consistently beat other methods at giving accurate and helpful answers across all kinds of topics. You know what's even more interesting?
What's that?
Sometimes VideoRAG could actually do better than the text AI, even when it was just using the transcript from a video. Like it wasn't even looking at the visuals.
Really? So the words people were saying in the video were more helpful than like general encyclopedia knowledge?
Yeah. It's like those how-to videos or tutorials.
Right.
They often have practical knowledge you just won't find in a regular text.
Like how to change a tire or bake a cake or bake cookies on a car dashboard, I guess.
Right. But of course, when VideoRAG could use both the transcript and the visuals, it did even better.
Yeah.
Like the visuals help give context, make the steps clearer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, but how does it actually choose which videos are relevant? I mean, is it just keywords like when you search on Google?
It's way more sophisticated than that. It uses these things called large video language models, or LVLMs for short.
LVLMs. Okay, that sounds complicated.
It is, but think of it this way. VideoRAG doesn't just look for words, it actually understands what's happening in the video. Like, it can watch and listen, not just read.
Wow. So it's like getting a deeper understanding of what the video is about than just matching words. Did the researchers say if the visuals were more important for finding the right videos or the audio?
That's a good question. They actually found that the spoken words, so the audio basically, lined up better with how we normally ask questions.
Huh. You'd think the visuals would be more important for figuring out what's going on.
I know, right? But it seems like there's still this gap between how we talk and how visual information is, I guess, stored. But when they combined the audio and visuals, VideoRAG got the best results.
So it's like they work together.
Right.
To give this richer understanding of the video. Okay, but zooming out a bit, what does this mean for, like, the future of search? Is this going to replace Google anytime soon?
It's definitely early days for this kind of research. But I do think it suggests that video will play a much bigger role in how we find and learn stuff in the future. Like, imagine your search results being video clips that answer your question directly.
Oh, wow. That would be amazing. Like, instead of reading a website, you just get shown exactly what you need to know.
Exactly. And it could go beyond just answering questions, right? Like learning new skills, getting step-by-step instructions, even experiencing different places and cultures.
Okay, now you're making me wish this was available right now. But I'm guessing there are some challenges too. I mean, it can't be all perfect, right?
Of course not. One thing is, not every video has subtitles.
Right.
So relying only on speech recognition won't always be perfect. And also, VideoRAG needs a massive library of well-organized videos.
So the more videos it has access to, the smarter it gets. Basically.
Exactly. And there's still work to be done on how exactly it retrieves information and makes sure the answers it gives make sense to us humans.
It's not just about finding the right videos. It's about presenting the information in a way that we can actually understand, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So what are the researchers working on next?
Well, one thing is how to make VideoRAG better at handling complex questions, like ones that have multiple steps or need a really nuanced answer.
Like, instead of what's the capital of France, it's more like, how do I bake sourdough bread from scratch?
Right. And they're also working on making it more adaptable to different types of video, like documentaries, lectures, even live streams.
So potentially it could learn from any type of video out there. Wow.
Yeah. And they are even looking at ways to personalize it. So the videos and answers are tailored to each person's interests and learning style.
So it's like a custom-made video tutor that knows exactly what you need and how you learn best. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It sounds like the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, it really could change how we learn and interact with information.
So what's next for VideoRAG? Where do they go from here?
Well, one area they're focusing on is improving how VideoRAG handles complex questions, you know, the ones that need more than a simple answer.
Like, instead of just, what's the capital of France? It could handle something like, how do I bake a sourdough bread from scratch?
Exactly. And they're also exploring how to make VideoRAG more adaptable to different types of video content, like documentaries or lectures, even live streams.
Wow, live streams. So potentially it could learn from any type of video out there.
Yeah, constantly getting smarter. And they are even looking at ways to personalize VideoRAG.
Oh, personalize it.
Yeah, so the videos and answers are tailored to each person's interests and learning style.
So it's like having a personalized video tutor that understands exactly what you need and how you learn best. Mind-blowing. I think we've given our listeners a lot to think about today. What a fascinating deep dive into the world of VideoRAG.
It really highlights the potential of video when it comes to learning new things.
And to all our listeners out there, the next time you have a question, don't just settle for a basic text answer.
Right.
Imagine the possibilities of having access to a vast library of video knowledge, ready to answer your questions in a dynamic and engaging way.
It's a glimpse into a future where learning could be more accessible and engaging than ever before.
Until next time, keep those brains buzzing and stay curious.